Republicans in the Montana House endorsed 4 bills to restrict or further regulate abortion in our state. The 4 abortion bills include barring abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy and restricting the distribution of abortion-inducing drugs. A bill saying a woman wanting an abortion must be given a chance to see an ultrasound and listen to the heartbeat of the fetus, and a referendum that would be put before voters in 2022 that says any fetus born alive, including during an abortion, is a legal person. The bills face one more vote in the House before heading to the Montana Senate.
Both anti-abortion and pro-abortion rights advocates made their stances on the legislation well known. MTN's John Riley has the reactions.
The legislation aimed at abortion in Montana passed second reading in the House of Representatives on the same day the annual March for Life rally was held, which seeks to end the practice of abortion. Earlier on Monday, pro-life demonstrators gathered at the state capitol, and a digital rally was held due to COVID restrictions. Pro-life groups praised this year's proposed legislation and are optimistic about furthering more pro-life issues after 16 years of Democratic governors.
We have larger Republican majorities in both the House and Senate than we've had in the past. Plus, we now have a governor that says he is pro-life as well, Governor Gianforte. So we're now hopeful that we're going to have a different outcome than we've had the last 16 years.
The Montana Reproductive Rights Coalition, a pro-choice organization, held a press conference following the House floor session decrying the legislation.
These bills represent the worst kind of government overreach, placing the government between patients and the medical care they deserve, criminalizing medical professionals, and attempting to scare and intimidate patients with outrageous misinformation.
The Montana Reproductive Rights Coalition have said if the legislation were to become law, it would most likely be challenged in court as unconstitutional. They also noted that similar abortion legislation in other states have been struck down in federal court. The abortion legislation heard on Monday is expected to pass both chambers of the Montana legislature. Party leadership anticipate it will eventually make its way to Governor Gianforte's desk. Both sides of the issue say they're preparing for when that day comes. Reporting in Helena, John Riley, MTN News.
The House also voted for a pair of bills restricting the activities, treatment of transgender youth and school athletes in Montana. The House voted 62-38 for a bill that says school athletes in Montana must compete on teams that align with their gender at birth. And on a closer vote, 53-47, it endorsed a bill barring anyone under the age of 18 from treatment or surgery for a sex change. The bills face final House votes this week, and if those succeed, they'll go next to the state Senate for consideration.